The Minnesota State University Mankato Alumni Association is pleased to recognize Joleen Durken as the winner of the 2017 Harold J. Fitterer Service Award. Since graduating in 1963, Joleen has given generously of her time, talents, and treasures to support her alma mater, including serving 4 terms on the Alumni Association Board of Directors. Minnesota State Mankato, she says, has never stopped being part of her life.
In many ways, while I graduated 54 years ago, I've never completely left Mankato.
Joleen did leave Mankato with a degree in Vocational Home Economics Education. She was a teacher and she worked for the Minnesota Department of Education in St. Paul. But she couldn't help coming back, especially once she met the man she married.
I met my husband, Dean, by computer. He worked at the Mankato Free Press, so sometimes I came to Mankato, and of course I read the Free Press.
But she also returned on official business. She served as the president of the Alumni Association Board in the early 1970s, during challenging financial times for the university. She worked closely with interim director John Hudawanek during that time.
We'd sit down and strategize on how to keep the alumni board afloat during tough times. I learned some more about being flexible, and I learned about being creative without having normal resources.
In 1973, she was asked to serve on the search committee for a new university president. She was particularly impressed by one of the finalists, Margaret Preska.
I was very, very impressed. So we went to the meeting, and I voted for Margaret Preska. I felt pretty lonely, standing there pretty much by myself. 20 other people stood up for Doug Moore.
Doug Moore became the president, but Margaret Preska was hired to help him out. And when he took another job in 1978, Preska became president.
And so that's kind of a fond memory.
Her experience at Minnesota State Mankato has stuck with Joleen, even in retirement.
I learned to be organized and not to save work for tomorrow that can be done today. And I learned to build networks. These are the same things that have helped me all through my working life and still help me.
She believes current students could benefit from following that advice as well.
Be organized. Create networks so it's easier to get things done. Be alert so that you can recognize opportunities, because you'll find that they don't come wrapped up in a package.
Joleen has also learned that giving back is the best way to have the kind of impact she wants to have.
I've learned that one way to have something to say about how one's resources are used is to give it to charity. Then the money goes where one wants it to go. The other alternative is to pay more tax. Then somebody else decides how the money is spent, but it's very special to know that your donation goes to the place where you'd like it to go.
In Joleen's case, that place is Minnesota State University, Mankato.
Well, they gave me a good start, and there's no reason why I can't help them so that other people can get a good start too.